Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we have got a funny story here. So, as you guys can see, I have DABURA rainbowed. When he came out along with Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, as well as the Super Saiyan 2 Goku Dual Dokkan Fest, I was not able to get full copies of them, but I waited smartly and was able to get the remaining copies for here during the 5-year anniversary. Now, I already rainbowed this guy because I had started, I do this often where I rainbow these units, right? And then, I kind of get them ready, and then I'll kind of like go and record the video usually later is what I do. Well, I was in the process of doing that part. Like, I just rainbowed DABURA and was about to Dokkan Awaken him, and my computer crashed, and then somehow in the process of my computer crashing, the device that I used for Dokkan also died. So I had to go buy a new... I'm on the Note 10 Plus now. But I don't get the rainbow DABURA on screen. I was cheated out of it, so that's unfortunate. Yep, okay, yeah, I'm on my new device now, so all these pop-ups are going to start tossing up again. Let's just go ahead and Dokkan Awaken DABURA now. And then after this, we will go into some events and test them out. DABURA is going to be a very important character in the future if they ever decide to release a good version of Majin Buu. Be it Kid Buu, Super Buu, any of these Boos, this DABURA will be a really, really good running partner for a lot of those Majin Buu units. So let me level him up. We've got him rainbowed, and we'll test him out in some events. Alright guys, so we're in an event on the Conquest of Terra / Transformation Boost team. And allow me to just say, again, I just have no idea what the hell they were thinking with Cooler. Like, it makes no sense. This team, we're basically just running like this strong villain team, with Turles and Kid Buu. And then the other rotation is just going to be the blue fusions, the anniversary fusion, and it works perfectly because Cooler supports them, and then we'll have Kid Buu and Turles. Like, it's so insane. What were they thinking with Cooler? He's way too good, dude. I don't understand. They made Cooler so ridiculous for no reason. Like, it's like, at least Cooler is, like, hype, right? Oh, okay, I haven't seen the super attack animation very much, so I'll take it. That does look good. There's a lot of nice close-up shots. DABURA, of course, has, a medium chance of stunning the attacked enemy for 2 turns on his passive, which is good. And then he also does stack defense, so of course we're going to take him into the Legendary Goku event. Another solid option for some teams. Maybe I'll use the Buu Saga team in there, because I haven't done that very often. Yeah, we'll do this. Here we go. Boom, again. The fusions are... Next turn, we're going to have both blues. And we're going to have Cooler. Yeah, oh, what? 3.11 for Vegito. Like, it's just... I don't know what they were thinking with Cooler. I'm sorry. Like, Cooler and then the blue... Like, I'm going to have to do... I've already done a video centered around Cooler and the blue fusions, but I feel like I have to do it again. Like, I have to do another one. It's so stupid. Alright, so this is a really good rotation for DABURA. He's not getting a support type buff from Cooler, remember, because DABURA is not on Transformation Boost. DABURA would get a buff if there was 2 enemies from Cooler, but there's only 1. But Physical Kid Buu has Brutal Beatdown. 1.8 by Kid Buu? Damn! Oh, that's a lot of damage, because DABURA is also a support type unit for Extreme class Majin Buu Saga category allies, right? So, like, Kid Buu is getting support from all 3 units right there. That's why he was able to put up such a ridiculous number. DABURA's defense by this point, I'm sure, is already insanity levels. Let's double check, but... I mean, again, DABURA's good. Like, they made a really good unit here. I mean, he's going to be a lot better if there's other Majin Buu Saga Extreme Class units around, right? So he's going to always work best on villain teams. But, his highest attack stat we're going to be able to get on the Sibling Bond / Goku family team, because, of course, we got double active skill support type units over there. Then, I mean, here's the incredibly balanced Transformation Boost team at work. It's just... man, the anniversary has been so good so far. Alright, so Gogeta and Vegito. Sure. Turn 1, 100k defense, by the way. So, just, me using a lot of these units is just laughing now. Like, I don't know. How can I get 4 key for... I don't think... Actually, I'm like, how do I get 4 key for Cooler? Oh, yeah, right. I don't think Cooler's going to get an attack. That's the answer to that. I'm pretty sure Gogeta and Vegito will probably finish this off. Although I guess it does depend on if Vegito gets crits or not. How much damage right here? Yeah, it's 48k. What's that? 3.5 million, you said. Okay. Super effective against all types. His first turn in blue. Okay. Bye. Yeah, later. Say goodbye to half of your health in one shot right there. Oh, no! So, yeah, we don't even make it to Blue Vegito, I think. Oh, just barely. All right. Well, now Blue Vegito has multiple attacks. It's just... You know, I'm pretty sure when I was talking about Kale and Caulifla and Gohan and Goten being replaced, I'm pretty sure I said I don't see a unit being able to replace them unless that unit can also do additional, like, guaranteed additionals. Like, didn't I say that? There's definitely a clip of me saying that out there somewhere. And sure enough, that is, I think, proven to be the case, because the additionals that the Blue Fusions do is what really starts to get them just disgusting. Okay, yeah, so DABURA doesn't get any extra links. Defense at 190k after, what, 2 super attacks? Okay. Did I give him full additional? No. No, I gave him some additional end crit. That's fine. I should have probably given him more additional than that, but I think it'll be fine. All right, DABURA does not have big bad bosses, so it's not like we need to take damage or anything like that. This is just DABURA not going to be able to be hurt by Blue Vegito. I mean, that's what this is going to be right here. Again, DABURA's good. If they release good versions, you know, Super Boo, Buuhan, Boo Gotenks, Fat Boo, Kid Boo, great versions of those characters in the future, DABURA is going to be a huge part on teams with them for sure. So, you know, if you manage to pull him, that's going to be a really, really good thing. I would have liked to have seen Vegito super attack DABURA, so DABURA could have, you know, stonewalled it, but oh well. Okay, let's head to the sibling bond team / Goku family team, where we'll be able to get, you know, like 50 different active skill support type units over there, which we know how crazy that gets things. Alright guys, so now we're on the sibling bond / Goku family team. Again, this is where we're going to be able to see... this is a turn I did want to see right here. So this is DABURA, I think, with only Fierce Battle active, right? So he's got 120% attack. He's giving himself another 30% attack from his support type passive. And then we have Fierce Battle active. I'm just curious to see what number DABURA will settle in there at the bare minimum. And there he is at 90k defense at the start, which is fine. I guess on Super Battle World that wouldn't be the best, right? Because he is giving himself 30% defense even from his support type passive. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, he's at a nice baseline right there. Considering he's a support type unit, he does stack defense. I like him. I will say this, I definitely do like him better than the Great Saiyaman Super Saiyan card, who stacks attack. Oh, there they go. Relax, Gohan and Goten. This video is not about you. You could chill. All right, guys, so we'll go ahead and knock out the 2-turn buff for our boy, DABURA. Now, I do have him linked up with Darkness Toa. Darkness Toa could drop down to... Here, I'm going to do this. We do have a Whis item active. Now, again, if we fall below, what is it, 30% HP, Darkness Toa would activate her ability, right? Which, of course, would give us the 50% buff. I could have gotten the super attack with Pan, the 2-turn super attack with Pan, just a slight attack buff. Oh, well, okay, there we go. There's a little bit of an attack buff by Pan. I would like to get under 50% HP, but, like, you know, we're talking, probably, like, quite a long time trying to set that situation up. Because Darkness Toa, like, those abilities where you have to get below 30% HP is such a pain. But the 2-turn attack buff from Bardock and Gine, as well as LRB Pan, that's enough. That's enough for DABURA to get very, very high, so to say. And then after a couple of turns of supering, and his defense is at 192k, I mean, that's impressive by DABURA. I'll probably do... Because I barely ever use the Majin Buu Saga team, I think it'll be a good opportunity to use it again. I'll probably use DABURA in the Legendary Goku event, I think. Probably with the Majin Buu Saga team. I think that'll be fun, because that's something I haven't really done in a while. We'll test it out. Maybe I'll use like Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Goku and stuff like that. So he's at 2.32, pretty good. Considering his stacking defense and all the other statistics that our boy DABURA has got. I do like this unit a lot. I think they did a really good job with him. They made him a pretty good unit. Like, DABURA needed a very good card, and boom, that's exactly what we got. DABURA is pretty damn good. So we'll see what happens once they get back into the Majin Buu Saga later on. You know, probably moving on to the next class. I assume something with, like, Bobbity and Fat Buu is my guess for the next time they venture into the Buu Saga. Perhaps we could see, like, a transforming Dokkan Fest Gotenks as well. Like, I feel like kind of like that like mid portion of the Boo Saga is probably likely. Maybe some more, again, like Bobbity and his henchmen. You know, we only, basically, of all Bobbity and his henchmen, right? We have, like, LR Majin Vegeta, the EZA Majin Vegeta, Dokkan Fest Majin Vegeta. They're all good. And we have DABURA, and then that's it. I mean, unless you want to, SDR Fat Boo, I guess we could count, but, like, that's very, very limited. So, we'll see what they do. But there's definitely a lot more. There's a lot of Extreme Class Majin Buu Saga category characters, and it's not good right now. It's pretty barren. So, again, we'll see what they do moving forward. So this is Christening of the Demon King, DABURA. His leader skill is the Majin Buu Saga category key 3 and 120% of stats. Now, that's actually a pretty big deal because this is basically the first, like, leader we've gotten for this team since Physical Super Vegito, basically. I mean, Physical Super Vegito came out, what, October of 2017? Yeah, October 31st, 2017. That's a super long time ago. You know, we do have, like, the Gohan and Videl unit, the Joint Forces unit, but they only give 50%. So, like, it was high time that we got at least something else for the Buu Saga team, and DABURA, you know, has got that secondary leader skill. Now, you know, Vegito is only 130% attack, but he has 170% to HP and defense. So now, I mean, if for whatever reason you don't have Physical Super Vegito, which is unlikely because he's been on a lot of banners, you know, you could use this DABURA as your leader and then a friend Vegito. DABURA's super attack is the Evil Impulse, which stacks defense, does supreme damage, and greatly lowers enemy defense. His passive skill, Horrific Sorcery, is 120% attack and defense, and then he has a medium chance of stunning the attacked enemy for 2 turns. A pretty solid ability for Super Battle Road. I might take him into the Majin Buu Saga stage of Super Battle Road as well, actually. And then he gives Extreme Class Majin Buu Saga category allies 2 key and 30% HP, or excuse me, 30% attack and defense. So, pretty strong overall. Now, one thing I should mention about DABURA is, despite DABURA's limited screen time, he does a lot of attacks, a ton. Like, he has the Flame Breath, you know, he does the Stone Spit, you know, he has the Spear, the Sword, the Energy Blast that he uses against Kibito, which he kills, which is part of this guy's super attack right here. But he does so much that I would have to imagine, I suppose they could do like a Dragon Ball Heroes version of DABURA, and they could probably just use some of those attacks for his supers, but I mean, DABURA does so much that I would not be shocked to see. Honestly, I mean, DABURA, he does so many attacks that I feel like he could fulfill an LR's super attack quota, right? But, I mean, we'll see what they do. DABURA, I feel like low-key is almost sort of in Dokkan Fest exclusive range. I feel like you maybe could make the case for him. Just like another villain with a really top-tier card, right? Because I believe Goku does state that DABURA is in Cell's range. I'd have to go back and see what Goku says exactly in the Japanese version or the manga, but I believe Goku does sort of compare DABURA to Cell. So, I mean, just based off of a power alone, DABURA, I think, definitely deserves a Dokkan Fest exclusive. Then we also have his links, which are Brutal Beatdown, Loyalty, Master of Magic, Majin Resurrection Plan, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle. Now, this Majin Resurrection Plan is a meme because we have DABURA, we have the Extreme Int support Baba Shop DABURA, we have Tech Majin Vegeta's SSR only. His Majin Vegeta, Tech Majin Vegeta, his TWAR does not have it. And then we have like SR Bobbity and like R Pui Pui and 2R Yakons. So, thanks, Dokkan, for putting the Majin Resurrection Plan link on this DABURA. Unless we get Bobbity or some other good henchmen, that's pretty pointless. And you know what really makes a lot of sense is that Yamu and Spopovich don't have the link, and they just dropped as a free-to-play unit that's really good. Maybe they should have had it. I don't know. Huh. Weird. DABURA's 12 key multiplier is 140%, and then he's on 3 category teams right now. The Majin Buu Saga team, which again is going to be very interesting. You know, we're still, you know, it's so big and you think, oh, it's so good. But like, a lot of the units are very old on the Majin Buu Saga team. Like, let's just be real. Like, a lot of them don't really hold up so much to some of the newer units of today, right? A perfect example is all the Majin Buu characters on there, right? Like, Buhan is good. You know, Int Kid Buu is solid. You just got to support him. But, like, it's like even Buhan, right, is good, but he's not, like, there's not, Majin Buu, you would think would be, like, invincible, right? Like, there should be a Majin Buu, some, like, Buhan or Buu Gotenks or something with, like, 70% damage reduction universal. And then he has, like, you know, like, 70% attack and defense or something like that. Like, I don't know. Like, they could make, like, some very interesting Majin Buu cards. I feel like a lot of the Majin Buus, like, they either suck or are boring, right? And you look at all the attacks Buu does, all the goofiness, all the shenanigans. I feel like they have got to give us a couple of Buu LRs, honestly, that are really good together. I think that would be very, very nice, you know, like a free-to-play Fat Buu or something like that, then like a summonable Kid Buu. I think like a summonable Buhan LR would also work. I am ready for some of that. But again, the Buu Saga, you know, just needs a lot of work all around. It really does. And then, of course, DABURA is also in the Sibling Bond category, which is now so crazy because, again, Gohan and Goten also combine the Goku family category into that. So you have B, Pan, and Bardock and Gine, so that gets pretty nuts. And then finally, he's on the Conquest of Terror category, which, again, that team is insane because that combines that with Transformation Boost, and, like, we saw the Blue Fusions on there and everything else. Like, some of these category teams are just so crazy. Like, they're just so much fun to use. So, let me know what you guys think. Here's DABURA. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.